Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I came across a video of Kathy Bates. If you guys grew up in the 80s and 90s, she was in a lot of sort of comedies. I guess she was in Fried Green Tomatoes. She was in, she even played in a Tyler Perry movie, I think, at one time. And I mean, she played in a lot of different movies. I mean, let's talk about Stephen King Misery. I mean, that was creepy. But I mean, okay, so she's been in a lot of more movies than actual TV shows. Okay, so I came across on people on this little excerpt. I guess she was talking about feeling invisible. Okay, I understand. Let's look at it from a really point of view. Like if you're asleep, okay? Feeling invisible, okay? That's like mental health awareness, right? You feel invisible. You feel like, the older you get, people are forgetting about you. They don't know who you are. You're not getting callbacks on some shows or movies. No matter how much in your career you've done. I mean, if you ever watch Mommy Dearest, the movie with Faye Dunaway, that kind of tells you. I mean, she's constantly wanting to look young. You see her at the height of her career, and then she kind of, she's fighting to stay, alive in Hollywood because producers want younger and younger women, right? Playing certain roles, and she's like, she can't find any roles, for her age. Because in Hollywood, that's just how it works, right? You gotta be young. And you gotta do whatever it takes to be young. So it's kind of funny how Kathy Bates talks about that. How she talks about, oh, yeah, I'm 76, and and I get to a point where I feel invisible, and she name drops at the very, very beginning. I didn't catch it, I don't think, but I think she drops in Diane Kane, who is also an older actress as well, and she co-starred with her in some movies and stuff. But I mean, I'm not discrediting her talents. I am just saying that I think it's kind of choice of words, because she says, when she goes, I'm 76, but I'm at the point where I still feel like I haven't paid my dues. Now, we know how Hollywood is, and we know that they have to pay their dues. What dues are you talking about? I guess, I don't know. I guess if you were asleep, okay, we're pretending we're asleep here, maybe she's talking about, that she feels like she hasn't done enough to deserve the recognition or what she's, everything she's done. But if you're awake, what dues is she talking about? We know what dues she's talking about. And she's talking about how she's 76. Then she goes, well, if I'm on a show and the show wants to go another 5 years, I mean, that makes me 81. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'll be 81. But then she goes, well, the difference between 76 and 81, I mean, to me, is 20 years. What? I don't know any 70-something-year-old people out there who are sitting there thinking 81, I mean, to them, 81 might as well be tomorrow. I mean, they feel like they're already there. Now, maybe she feels young, but yet at the same time, she talks about how she's old and invisible. And I mean, it's very strange. It's just very strange. I don't know, guys. Maybe you guys can help me out, kind of decipher this one. Because if we know Kathy Bates, and if you dig a little deep, you will find not just photos, the videos of her doing certain, a couple of signs, a couple, couple things like that, yeah. I mean, and I mean, you can almost see it in her eyes and her face when she talks about paying her dues. And she talks about 20 years between 76 and 81 and how that's so shocking. I mean, I always thought the older you get, the closer to, like, it feels like time is, like, shorter, not further out. What's going on there? She said that, oh, people thought that I was going to retire and all this stuff, whatever it is. Well, okay. But, of course you're not going to retire. Because you haven't paid your dues yet. What dues, Kathy Bates, are you talking about? What exactly are you hinting at? Are you saying that you have about 5 years to pay your dues for your talents? Why are you paying something? It's like somebody gave you a talent and you haven't paid them back. Like you owe them something. Who do you owe? You know what I mean? It's like you did, like, the Academy, you got awards maybe. How did you get them? How did you get those roles in those movies? Do you have IOUs in the industry or something, or somebody, and you have to sit there and, you haven't paid them back. And they're giving you an expiration date of 5 years. I don't know, maybe we'll see in 5 years if Kathy Bates is still going to be alive. We'll see. Anyways, because you mentioned 20 years too. That makes it a 96. Well, let's think about this. The only number that's divisible into 96 is 3. 3 goes into 9 and 3 goes into 6. 33. Think about it. I don't know. She's putting it out there, guys. I don't know. You guys watch the clip and let me know what you guys think. While you're here, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and all that mess. And let me know what you guys think about this. Am I far-fetching this? Am I nitpicking it? I don't know, but can't trust anybody in Hollywood. Even good old Kathy Bates. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Keaton was there, and she talked about turning 40 and becoming invisible. That was the first time I thought about it, because I think I felt invisible to begin with. And I think that invisibility can lead to a kind of inner despair. Being invisible is feeling that you're not useful anymore to anyone, to the world, to your job. I often think, if I didn't do this as a living anymore, I'm sure I would face those days where I felt I haven't paid my dues. And there's this build-up, this feeling of angst, of dissatisfaction, that you don't even really know why that's happening, because you haven't paid your dues for the talent you've been given. And certainly I get to an age where I think, I can't believe I'm 76. And you say, oh, if I want the show to run until for another 5 years, I'm like, oh, holy crap, I'll be 81. 76 and 81 seems 20 years apart to me. I'm so lucky. I'm so glad to have had this opportunity at the end of my career. I think people got confused and thought I was going to retire and everything. What I meant was, how can it get any better? And I don't want it to end. And I love it so much.